Welcome back, folks, to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, the complete edition on Nintendo Switch. When we last left off, we had a bunch of lore dump, basically. We came back here and solved some issues with the townfolk, and then we got a contract to assassinate the Lord of the land, Raedric. And that's what we're doing now. Off screen, I messed around with some things so that way I didn't take up too much of your guys' viewing time, and now we're gonna head over there. So let's hop to it. It's past the Eastern Wood, they said. So we gotta go to the Eastern Wood now. I don't remember if it's east or north of the Eastern Wood. I don't remember. But we'll figure it out. Have we been here before? No, we actually have not been here before. What does that say? Warding symbols as red and rough as scabs have been carved into the tree. East is to Raedric Hold. Okay, so we just want to continue on this way. Looks like they're putting a bunch of warding symbols on everything. There's some mushrooms, so we'll pick that. Burn the lady. We're traveling during the night, which I don't know if that's wise or not, but we'll find out, shall we? Okay. Nothing around here so far. And there we go, to Raedric's Hold. Now, there's a number of ways that we can do this. We can either just go swords a-blazing and try and fight our way through all the mercenaries and stuff, which is we're probably going to end up having to do that anyways. Or we can try and sneak in from where he told us from, the sewers. Now, in order to do that, you need to make sure you have the right tools to do that. The best tool to do that would be the crowbar, I believe. I could be wrong. Okay.
This is the home of the man responsible for those hanging corpses. You don't plan on knocking, do you?
No, I do not. Guard fixes a collar on you. You have no business here. Lord Raedric is not preventing any visitors, merchants, or traveling entertainers, he sneers. Best turn around. I'll be leaving then. Goodbye. We'll go this way. Now, there's another way you can do it, too. You can, to the left, if you go to the left, if you have the grappling hook, you can actually go to the very top. But again, if you do that, you're going to have to fight a bunch of people. And then you're going to set the alarm off. Which is not something you want to do. We are going to try the more stealthy approach. By going through here. I believe it is. Yep. And here we go. Set into the base of the keep's outer wall, a sewer gate spills murky, foul-smelling water into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick, mossy stones form a treacherous bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer gates block the passage. The bars are coated with rust, and several appear bent, or has sit at a strange angle. They may have been weakened enough for you to bend them, given the means. So we can use the pry bar to bend the iron bars, and we will. We lose it, though, afterwards, when we use it, however. The construct rust of foul water against the gate makes maneuvering difficult, but you manage to place the pry bar between the two of the more heavily rusted bars and give it a heavy push. With a groan, one of the bars begins to give. You heave, and at last the bar snaps, freeing from its base with a crunch. Beyond the broken gate, a dark passage leads further into the keep. Murky water flows through it in a continuous stream. Now we swim through it. You take a deep breath to forestall the acidic stench around you and slip forward into a flooded tunnel. The water soon fades from view as you plunge into a foreboding darkness. As you swim on, the light begins to filter through the murky water ahead of you. You press on, seeking out a source until you find yourself standing between a circular gap in the tunnel and a way out. Okay. Okay, now we're in the bottom of it. We're in the sewer. This is the way back, but we want to press forward. Now this is locked. However,
The
we
work of a
should
moment.
be able to open it, just like that. Alright, now we need to fight these things. That is a vessel. I don't know what that is. But that right there is a reverend. It's basically an undead beast. So, we're going to want... No, I don't want to do that. There we go, spells. We'll do some first level spells for now. We'll do... No. Actually, we'll just let them all go first.
Brave thou.
Lava beyond seek!
We should be able to just...
Lava beyond
Breath unique.
There we go. It didn't hurt us too bad. Nothing too terribly important. We'll continue on. Is there anything else in here? Alright, a black ore. Ooze, that's primordial. Oops. Where are we? We're gonna go back for now.
Brave thou philotheally.
And let it come towards us.
Lava beyond seek!
There we go. We don't want to get caught in an area where it just kills our characters one by one. That would be a very horrible mistake. Something that... Oh, trap. That hit Rocky, so she got hurt a little bit. But we have enough things to sleep with. What's this? Ale. I'll take that. Now this will lead up top into the keep itself. Damn it! That hurt. Now see, some of you asking about bugs. See, the boots are all bugged out. It's all like glitched. It kind of looks like Missy Gnome from the creepypastas. This gives you plus 30 defense. Okay, we'll take that, and then we'll equip that to someone. No, it's this one. Do I have boots on? No, I do not. So I will equip the boots. Where are the boots? Didn't I grab them? We might have found a bug where it disappeared. That's interesting. Huh. Well, you look at that. We found a bug. It disappeared. Unless... Nope, here's the boots. They look like, the what you call it. I equipped them, right? And yeah, here we go. It looks like a yeah. See, there's the bug right there. It looks completely different. It doesn't have the thing. Now, do we? It looks like the enchant is working, however. So that's good. Now, we're not going to go up there quite yet. We're still going to explore down here. Alright, there's more undead flesh.
Brave thou Philon. I have them! Moe. Brave thou Philon.
Okay, I was wondering why she wasn't using her weapon. We should be fine. Our two strongest characters are taking him down, and the weakest ones are behind us. Okay. Ah, crap. I'm just doing bad when it comes to traps, aren't I? Okay. What we're gonna do is we're going to funnel them here.
Brave thou
Darn it. Come on, guys. Okay, why isn't... I'm screwing something. Well, that didn't work out to my advantage, did it? It screwed up. But we're still able to take him down. Okay, we took some of that stuff. Oh, what's this? Bloodstone. Examine. Bloodstones are traditionally a dark stone, often a deep green, but their presence of pockets of iron and red jasper resembles blood splatter, giving the stone its name. Okay. We could sell that later. Or use it to craft something, I believe. Of course. Alright, I think we need a rest. Because we're getting pelted. Yes. Alright.
Brave thou Philon. Moe.
Alright. We should be able to handle all this. There we go.
I'll see what I can do.
No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Did we get everything? Okay. Now we want to do this.
The work of a moment.
Anything in here? Few bloodied fingernails are embedded into the dirt. That's not good.
That's settled.
Okay. This young man's face is badly bruised, and his gaunt form is covered in threadbare shirt. He watches you, shivering with a measure of hope in his eyes. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Edward looks pained. Our noble lord at work. He gazes past you at the open cell door. I don't think I could fight my way out. I take it you ended up here after assaulting a keep with Kolsek and his men? Yes, he looks away. Seemed like a good plan. We got in without incident, and I knew the way But we were surprised in the dungeon, and most of us... He shudders. You will have seen some of them. Fought them. Their bodies, at least. Not their minds. Not anymore, but their souls. The woman down here, Raedric's animancer, her name is Orsiria, and I've heard her speaking sometimes, talking about a cure. Lord Raedric calls on her often, but she's not curing anyone. She's only turning the men and women into monsters, he shudders. I watched her take the others. I was sure I was next. Allah shakes his head. Men and women turn into evil to cure Hollowborn? Madness. You're free to make a run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fork, but first some food and rest, I think. If you would dare the upper floors, please tell Nemanor I live yet. Tell him I shall have the carving he gave me of the pale knight. That should convince him, and perhaps he can help you somehow. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe. Okay. That was a good thing to do. Nothing in here. The blood is smeared on the wall in the vague shapes of letters. Whatever it once said has been obscured by crimson handprint. Now in here, I believe, is the Animancer. We should save just in case. It's always a good idea to save. Yes. Oh no, it's not the Animancer yet.
Brave thou
But it's always better to save. We could always sell that. Ooh, what's this? Ye exiles, ye broken, fear not the vengeance of the burned queen. She watches from her thrones, ever vigilant. She hears the oath thou dost speak to her altar. She hears the oath thou dost speak in her shrine home. She hears the oath thou dost speak in the dark. For ye who would keep thy word, thou shalt escape the justice of her gaze. Beware ye liars, ye unfaithful. Beware ye with a hardened heart. Beware of, for the eye of Mordecai will not be blinded. She hears the sundered oath. She is not fooled by the winding path. She attends the broken promise. She seeks the deceiver. There is no shadow too dark. Her gaze will find thee. Her justice will not be restrained. The fires of justice will never be quenched. Her throne will crack. The law will burn. But the queen that will always be shall not end untruth, or thy tongue will be bound. Remember thy place. Remember thine oath. Remember thy queen. We'll take that and that. Anything else in here? Yes. Left or right? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll go right. Ah, here she is. A woman caught mid-step across the room turns her head to face you. Long curls of black hair frame her face, one side of which is freckled with some green liquid. The gaze she sets upon you holds an eerie intensity. More interrupters. The woman sets down the book she holds, smiling faintly. What an interesting time we've been having of late. So many uninvited guests. I suppose I will have you to thank for all the damage to my work. It took time to get these people on their feet, you know. Orisa frowns. What is it you're doing here? I've come to see Lord Raedric. Orisa narrows her eyes, smiling widely. Aren't we the bold one? You must be another of Klosic's little rebels, Orisa chuckles. Did he recruit you all out of the Black Hound? Play you with drinks? Ask you to ignore the consequences of your actions? No matter, what concerns me is the curse upon Gilded Vale's people. I am on the cusp of a great discovery. And it is not Kolsik who undermines me. She eyes you. You might have chosen more powerful allies. We will stop. Nope. We won't stop here. We'll continue, actually. What causes Wyden's legacy? It is the superstition of senile men. I can tell you that, Orissa snorts. The legacy is an affliction of the soul, and I have dedicated my life, alongside my peers, to understanding the fabric of souls, the essence of life. With any luck, she'll hang on the tree alongside her peers too. Arla's voice is cold. I consider myself the 4-month student of Pendragon's famed theorism. It wasn't by chance that I was called here and assist in determining the true cause of this blight. This curse is not parting gift from the sacred god, nor a punishment for petty sins. It must be a localized effort, something which strips the soul from the body, as the Bailwicks are known to do. Don't tell my town that. They might get really embarrassed about trying to have me hanged. I have detected even so lingering traces of essence upon the bodies of the so-called Hollowborn. This suggests that the soul itself has not been wholly destroyed. It remains, I think, intact somewhere, and so it can be retrieved. Soldered, if you will, back into the mortal flesh. Why haven't you been able to find a cure yet? Ura's expression seems cold. It is that fool priest, Nidimar, the Baratheon, she sneers. The old man has woven tiny little tapestries of lies and fables. Lord Raedric is a pulseless man, and Nemar holds power over him, especially now, after this business with Ygritte, as if the Hollowborn child was my doing. In any case, my efforts are increasingly hobbled by ignorance. I think you would have more luck countering these superstitions if your message weren't so grim. Kana's eyes wanted the undead warily. The priest has focused Lord Raedric's attention upon the ruins of the sacred god temple. If it is considered anew, redirect to breath, then the curse will be lifted. Red rolls her eyes. Raedric believes him, of course, and in any case he has supplied a vast amount of gold towards the effort. You will note that I am breath of such generous support. She gestures to her lads with a sweep of her arm. I am left to scrounge for answers in these dismal conditions. Could I help somehow? Auric angles with a curious look in your way. Ah, interesting proposal. I certainly can't leave you threatening Lord Raedric's life. How would I continue my research if he were gone? She frowns. Still, perhaps we need not be enemies. If your true purpose is indeed, as Kolsik claims, to help the Deville, then we are one mind, and you may well be of use to me. I stand in the very brink of a revelation, but Nenemar's interference has gone too far. What do you want me to do? I want you to deal with the High Priest, of course. With him gone, Raedric will have nobody to distract him. We can focus on efforts on resolving this crisis, and we will have the resources to do so. Kill him. And in return, I will give him the means to speak. I will give you the means to speak with Raedric. A secret way by which you can avoid the guards. Orsius smiles quickly. They are not as patient as I, you see. Nor will they ask many questions before attacking. She raises a finger. All this with the condition that you do not harm Lord Raedric. Allah speaks between his teeth. Hope you're not considering the deal with her. No deal. I'm leaving now. Very well. If it's a battle you long for, I'm happy to indulge you. Perhaps Lord Raedric will give me favor if I bring him your corpse as well. So now we fight her. We concentrate on her. There we go. She's dead. Now the rest should be quite simple. Now this is... We could have done that if we were considering being completely evil. Ooh, her grandma. But we will not. Black cat. At first you think this poor creature's diseased. for its black fur had fallen off in its hides and patches. But when the cat turns to investigate a fly in the wall, you note that the entire section of his witch cave is open to the air. Some of its tail had rotten away altogether to reveal a few jagged vertebrae. This does not seem to bother the cat much. It lets out a purr. Pet the cat. Pick up the cat. So now we have a pet. An undead cat. But we will stop it there, folks. As always, hit the like button if you like, hit the dislike button if you dislike. Hit subscribe, hit the bell thing till it rings, and I'll see you next time.